Hello, sweet angels. Welcome to today's pick a pile. We are going to dive into what should our first steps be in regards to getting our dreams, our goals, or overcoming a hurdle, whatever it may be, whatever it looks like for you. We're going to dive into it. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 has the tiger's eye. Then we have carnelian and red jasper. So I'll play a sound bowl if you need time to pick a pile. If you've already picked one, just skip to your pile. And I'll see you in the next pile. Greetings, pile number 1. This is one of my favorite decks, so good job picking this pile. No. Okay, so I like to, in my readings, I like to have a card that indicates the general vibe or the general energy of the reading. So before I pull tarot, I'm just going to pull a oracle card to see what the general vibe is of the reading. For pile number 1. Ooh, so we got intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Wow, I love that because we don't trust our intuition enough. So I feel like in regards to taking the first steps, I feel like for this pile, you already know what to do, or your gut has been telling you, your intuition has been telling you what you need to do. So maybe connecting more to that and trying to just, I know it's easier said than done, but trying to ignore, your inner saboteur, your inner critic, your, the voice inside your head that's telling you not to pursue X, Y, and Z, right? Or that these steps might be too risky, or that step might be the wrong one. Usually your first idea, you try and stick with that. The first thing that comes to your head, like, I should do this, stick with that, because the longer you wait, the more the doubt comes in and the self-betrayal, if you will. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. What do we need to know in taking our first steps towards our dreams, goals? One card, please, Spirit. Whoop. All right. So our first card is card number 4, the Suit of Wands, reunited and reconciled. The monster comes home. And while I was waiting, I shuffled the rest of the tarot cards. So we have the Wands, card number 4, reunited and reconciled. The monster comes home. So this might be about a toxic living situation, bad roommate, toxic family member, maybe some issues at home. Let's see what other cards we got. We have the 5 of Pentacles, destitute, alone, and terrified for the future. So yeah, this definitely might be wanting to move out, getting a place of your own, maybe worried about bills, paying the rent. Let's see what we have. The Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, okay. So you're feeling depleted for sure. For sure stressed about money and maybe working too much to stay afloat. And the Ace of Cups reverse is basically like your cup is empty. You need to refill your cup. You need to do things that make you feel alive, make you feel good. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the lap of luxury. So it's interesting. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and then we also have the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is kind of like scarcity mindset, afraid to do something or to venture out into the cold and change. And it's also about like maybe losing things, maybe losing your home, losing money. But then you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is like an abundant bad B word, like she's got it all, she worked for it, and it's about her, me, myself, and I. um yeah, so I'm definitely seeing, if you, whatever the situation is, if you take time to do things that make you feel good, like your intuition, right? We have intuition as the overall energy. So if you do things that help fill your cup, that help you turn this card up back around, I think it's going to help you connect deeper with your intuition, which will eventually, like this situation here kind of feels a bit more tough. This feels like maybe what the issue is that we're looking at. And the next steps would be filling your cup up, because when you fill your cup up, you're going to, first of all, realize that you're already abundant, that you have everything you need already, but also it's going to shed light on where you need to go next. You see here, like the light coming through, the shining through. So it's going to like shed light on your next path, on where you want to go and how to resolve it. Okay, let's I pre-shuffled the oracle cards. I did not look at them. So let's bring them out and see what else we can get. Ooh, we got tidy up. Interesting. Tidy up. And then we have the Four of Wands here, which is like the home, right? It's a moment of peace and enjoying our home and enjoying the people around us. But this is the like horror Halloween deck, right? So we have a monster here. So the monster can symbolize many things, right? It could be a toxic person, toxic living situation, but it could also mean, you know, maybe your home is a mess. Maybe it's dirty, maybe it's a mess, maybe there's too much clutter. So with tidying up, I feel like it's going to help you feel better. It's going to help you get into this Nine of Pentacles moment, right? Because pentacles are tangible things, right? It's the real world here and now. So I feel like tidying the home is going to give you some clarity. It's going to give you some clarity on what to do next, right? We're talking about what is our next step. So to do that, we need to clean up our space. Our space is a reflection of our inner world, right? So I know for me personally, like when my house is a mess or there's clutter, like I feel so out of it, I feel so off. I have anxiety. Like it's just, for me personally, that's what it does. So I don't know if everyone's the same, but I'm sure there are other people that are the same. But then when you clean up, or you do like a quick little cleanup, or you even move furniture around, like that feeling after, you're just like, that feels good, So maybe doing that will help you, one, make you feel better, because we have the Ace of Cups reversed, right? So we're feeling depleted, we're feeling empty. So we want to refill that cup, and making your space reflect how you want to feel is going to help. It's going to help light the way. It's going to help connect you to your intuition. Less noise, less busyness. Let's see what else we got. Remember your gifts. Ooh, and then we have this light here, like the light in the Five of Pentacles. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Yes. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, again, health, friendships, or family. So I'm going to put this here with the Nine of Pentacles. So, Nine of Pentacles is also gratitude, right? It's looking around and seeing everything you have, like, wow, I am abundant. Wow, I worked so hard for all the stuff I have right now. And like being grateful for it, right? Being grateful that you can walk around, or being grateful you can see, or be grateful you can hear, like these little simple things that we take for granted. You be grateful for it, right? Be grateful you have food in your belly. Be grateful, like whatever your situation is. I know we all have different, you know, struggles and different things we need to overcome, but we also have things that to be grateful for. We all do. We all do. If you have a roof over your head, you have something to be grateful for. If you have a phone to watch this video for, you have something to be grateful for. So just remember that, and remember your gifts. Remember the skills that you have that got you to where you are today. What you overcame. Like, you did that. Yes, we need support in life. We always need support, but at the end of the day, you have to make the moves, right? You have to do what you need to do. So when it comes to taking our next step, remember that you've taken that step in the past. You may have done it consciously, subconsciously, but you've taken steps in your life to get where you are today. So remember those gifts. Remember that you have that strength and that power to do it because you've done it before. This new thing might just feel scary, or you might be at a stage in your life where things are feeling insecure. So you're feeling more insecure about yourself, but remember, you can do it because you've done it already for other things. Beautiful. What else do we got? So we have vibrate so high that toxic people fall back because they no longer know how to approach you. Ooh. Know how you can tell you're on to some hardcore personal growth? Your perspective gets bigger and your inner circle gets smaller. It may be that people who want to gossip quit texting when you stop talking. Shh. If you're busy manifesting your dreams, keeping your side of the street clean, tidying up, and working on those old gnarly wounds that people want to avoid in themselves, some people are bound to disappear. Be kind to yourself and to others as you outgrow people and places. I just got goosebumps. Outgrow people and places, because, we originally were talking about the home and like maybe moving out, or maybe a toxic relationship, toxic family members. So yeah, you may be outgrowing people or places, right? Your home, it might be time for a change, or it might be time to cut some people out, because some people, low vibrational people, will keep you down, especially if they're in your orbit, right? So you have to create boundaries, tidy up your home, create a sacred space for yourself where you're protected and you don't let people's negative energy pierce through, right? We're cleaning house, or even moving, if you got to move. We also have the boat here, right? The boat that's going to sail to the light, to go towards the light. You have the goal, you have the dream, go towards it. Follow that light, follow that intuition. Ooh, fun. Okay. We have change. Hello. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. Change is happening. Change is happening, internal or external, but I'm feeling both, actually, because we're filling our cup. Remember, we're doing things that light us up, that fill us up, that inspire us. So change is happening, and change is needed. So you may need to cut people out. You may need to move homes. You also may need to change your perspective on things, right? We have the 9 of Pentacles. You are abundant. You do have things. You do have skills. You do have gifts. You do have resources. Don't approach the situation from a scarcity mindset, because you have a lot. You are abundant already. Ooh, okay. I'm going to leave it at that. Ooh, 000. I am a creator. You are one with the creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on Earth. Yo, yeah. Again, I am a creator. You have the power. You have the skills. You have the gifts. You have everything you need to get to this next step, to create this new timeline for you, to create this new life for you, to create a new home, a new living situation, a new journey. I love that. I'm so excited. Whatever your intuition is calling you to do, follow that, because you can achieve it. You can create this world where your dream comes to fruition. But again, you know, vibrate so high that toxic people fall back. You have to get away and protect yourself from low vibrational people. They keep you stuck. They keep you behind. Remember, we have the monster here. And maybe the monster is within. It could be your ego. It could be your self-saboteur. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going. Ooh, say goodbye to your past and leave the baggage behind for good. Wow. Okay, we're moving forward. And baggage, this definitely could be a move. It also could be what I just said, your inner saboteur, your ego, like negative people. There's a big change happening, and you're moving forward. Like, I see momentum, I see change, I see this next step being so great for you, so abundant, so refreshing, so necessary. Yeah, there's something about environment. It's about environment. Again, your home, people around you. You might, again, tidying up might be tidying up your friend group, tidying up the people you surround yourself with, right? Cleaning house. Okay, so I have a couple cards left. So this next card is your mantra. It's a mantra you can tell yourself every day until you feel like you've gotten to the next step, or you feel like it's done what it needs to do. Whatever feels right for you. But it's a mantra you can tell yourself every day until your next reading, until whatever. So we have, for today, I connect to my joy. Yes, the Ace of Cups. You've lost the joy in life. You've lost, having fun and being creative and doing things that fill your cup. When we go through hard times, we tend to sacrifice the things that make us happy first. We need to work. We need to do this. We need to plan our next steps. We need to do that. But we forget that when we approach these struggles, these hard times from a place of happiness and fulfillment, we find the answers easier. When you go out and hang out with friends or family that fill your cup, when you do things like draw or play a sport or do something that just brings you joy, then you have a clearer mind. Your heart is more open and full, and that's when you see the direction you need to go in. That's when you see what you're truly passionate about. When you're coming to these things with a scarcity mindset, we try and find the quickest solution. What is the quickest solution? But the quickest solution is usually not the best solution. It's a quick fix, but usually good things come with patience and time and hard work and discipline and all those good words. So for your mantra, say, for today, I connect to my joy. Do something that brings you joy every day, even if it's so small. Anything that brings you joy. Even if sometimes it's like a guilty pleasure and it might not be good for you, like having some yummy snacks or watching a comfort TV show. Whatever it is, do what you need to do, as long as it's in moderation. You don't want to, if you do something that brings you joy, but you're doing it all the time every day, that becomes a crutch. That becomes probably not good for you, right? Because anything we do too much of is not good. Everything needs to be done in moderation. Work, fun, love, whatever it is, everything in moderation. Anything we do too much of tends to not be a good thing. Okay, so last two cards I have, there are two cards that you can ask a question right now. One of them is related to time. So when will this thing happen? When will it change? anything related to time. And then the other card is a yes, no, maybe answer. So ask a question that has a yes, no, maybe answer. So we'll start with time. Time can be tricky, right? Because time works differently. Oh, if you don't have your question yet, pause the video, ask the question, and come back when you're ready, because I already got the card. Okay, it says next week. Next week. Interesting. I feel like you guys are right there. I mean, looking at this reading, I feel like it's very, I don't know if it's related to the reading at all, but I'm going to read it as if it was. It feels like you're there, you know, like everything feels like right at the forefront, especially with intuition here. It's like you already have the answers. You already know what you need to do. And I feel like this is just a confirmation to be like, yep, let's do it. Yep, let's do it. And do it, you know? You have change. Like it's tidy up. You have like the guiding lights, like everything is there. Green light, go, my friend. Okay, now we have the yes and no card. So ask a yes and no question. Pause if you need to. And if you don't have a question, that's okay. You can just end the video here because this is the last card, my friends. Let's see. Hey! Too many. One, please. Yeah, I have one card. Opa. This is why I pre-shuffle. There we go. I love it. You have yes. I just got goosebumps. Compassion as a cornerstone to resolving conflicts. Do not lose hope. Strength. It's associated with the tarot card strength. So whenever I pull these cards, I always give the little read regarding to this reading, but your question might have nothing to do with it. So take it as you will. But compassion as a cornerstone. So be compassionate for yourself during this time of change. Compassionate with others that you're dealing with, you know, like everyone's going through something. So try not to take their actions, their words, and their BS personally. And remember, you have the strength. Remember, we've talked about your gifts and you know, you already have the answers. Intuition. I just got goosebumps. Like you've got this. You've gotten yourself this far, and you're going to get yourself to the next level. Good luck. I already know it's going to be amazing and great. And thank you for coming to my pick a pile. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, pile number 2. Welcome to your pick a pile reading. Okay, so what I normally like to do is pull a card that represents the general energy or vibe of the reading we're about to do. So I'm going to take an oracle card and see what the overall vibe and energy is for you guys. Oh, no, too many cards. Sorry. Oh, it was almost a good one. No. They're all good in their own way. One card, please, spirit guides. I will pause the video and pre-shuffle the other oracle cards because sometimes it takes a minute. And I don't want to bore you guys. Okay, this card came out twice, so we're taking it. Abundance, and we love it. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. Gorgina. Okay, let's see what I'm getting goosebumps. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. They're very excited. And I'm excited too. Okay, we got 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. Interesting that this came out with abundance. Very interesting. We'll pull the cards and then we'll channel some messages. Wow, these cards are really excited. Okay. Y'all really want this message. Yeah. Okay, so we have 5 of Swords reversed. Interesting. Oh, Ace of Cups. We love. I hope you can hear me. And then one more. Woo, see that? Nine of Pentacles. Damn. Very similar to pile one, sort of. So if you felt drawn to pile one, maybe you got a message there. So with abundance as you're reading, I feel like, and these are very like abundant cards, right? Like the cup is overflowing. Nine of Pentacles is very like, look at everything I've grown, look at everything I have, like I'm really appreciating it, really being in you moment, like having a you moment, right? Like this is about me for a second. But then on this side, I feel like this is your block from truly being able to feel this side of the reading. Like I feel like you're meant to, feel abundant, but you have a scarcity mindset. And you feel like with this Four of Pentacles, it feels like, okay, I need to hold on to my money because like the world would be cray right now. So I got to watch my money. I got to be careful. And you may be comparing yourself to other people and comparing your situation to other people, which is taking away from the abundance that you do have and the potential abundance that you have to make. Because we should never compare, right? We all have different journeys. We all have different experiences, and abundance looks different to all of us, right? Some people, I got a roof over my head and I got food in the fridge and I am abundant AF, right? But I mean, that's how we should be. But, we all have different views on that and perspectives. So I feel like coming out of this scarcity mindset, this I need to hold on to my money, I need to hold on to things, like I need to not take risks because, I want to achieve what these other people have. So I'm going to try and do it maybe their way, how they did it. But they don't have the experiences, the knowledge, the wisdom, the skills that you have. They have their own. So your path will look different. Yes, of course, we have to look to mentors and we have to look up to people and be guided. But at the end of the day, you still have to do it your way. Like you can take knowledge and inspiration from different people, but I wouldn't suggest doing it from one person, right? Like, because no two people have the exact same experience, struggles, gifts. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and shuffle the oracle cards so that I don't bore you guys. So BRB. Okay, so as I was shuffling the oracle cards, which I don't look at because I like to be surprised and I like to be gagged with y'all. So I got more messages from these cards. So what we're asking here is, what's my next step? So my next step, I think this is related to actually starting some kind of business or pursuing some kind of creative endeavor, or again, starting a business that related to something you want to create. Because the Ace of Cups is creativity, is starting emotional fulfillment, something that lights you up, right? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever this is going to bring you so much abundance, because we have abundance as the overall energy, and then the Nine of Pentacles at the end of the cards, which is basically abundance, because she's looking around herself, look at everything I've grown, look at everything I've created, look at everything I have, because pentacles are tangible things, right? It's money, it's things that we have in our reality. And then at the opposite side, you have the Four of Pentacles, which sometimes represents, being a bit too safe with our money, holding it close to ourselves, wanting to be secure. But we need to take that risk to get to this part, right? And this little block here is comparison. You may be comparing what other people are doing. Maybe they're doing the same thing as you, and you're like, oh, well, they're better. Oh, well, they're have more skills, they have more money, they have more this, they have more that. Like, Do not do that, because you, again, as I said before, you bring your own uniqueness to whatever you're going to do. Even if there's millions of people that are doing the same, no one's going to do it like you're going to do it, and people are going to resonate with how you're doing it. Just like me doing tarot cards, there's lots of tarot readers, but I'm still doing it because I have lived experience, I have knowledge, I have wisdom of my own that I can share, and people will resonate with that. Some people won't, and that's okay, because we're gonna do what we're gonna do anyway. Okay, let's get oracle cards to see what else we got. So we have first deep knowing. Oh, Gorgina. Beautiful. I love these cards. Deep knowing. We're gonna put that here. Deep knowing. So I feel like deep down, you know that this endeavor, this next step you want to take is the right one. I feel like it's going to be abundant. It's going to be freeing with this little butterfly here. It's going to be transformative. But there are some blocks that are keeping you from that. But you need to trust your deep knowing. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your gut, You literally have abundance as your overall energy for this reading. So if that's not a green light, I don't know what is. So also, again, with deep knowing, I just got goosebumps. So we're saying it, connect to your intuition. Again, if you were called to pile one, I feel like it's kind of related, but also kind of not. I don't know. Connect to your intuition, because your intuition is going to guide you. Your intuition is going to tell you which steps to take, what to do first. Like, you already have the answers. You really do. I think the scarcity mindset and the comparison is your major block here. And that's sabotaging maybe your connection to your intuition, right? Okay, let's see what else we got. We have assert your authentic needs. Love it. In a kind, confident tone, speak your needs rather than hiding them. Empower yourself by being authentic. I love that the authentic card came out when we were talking about, not comparing yourself and like having your own individual gifts and beautiful things you could bring to this world that are uniquely you. So assert your authentic needs. Know, deep knowing, know that you are needed, that your art, your creation, your business, whatever it is needed, because only you can do it the way that you're going to do it. And see them like talking on the phone. It feels like it's very connected to this deep knowing. Like, listen to your inner voice, listen to your intuition. And I don't know if you've ever tried these phones on a string in a can. Like, you really got to listen hard to hear the message. So remember that your intuition speaks very softly, very quietly. So make sure you make time to quiet your surroundings, meditate, whatever meditation looks like for you. There's many different ways to meditate. Just quieting your mind, quieting your surroundings so you can hear what your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, next we have people aren't ignoring you, love bug. People are busy AF with their lives. The way to stop feeling ignored is to get busy with yours. Take up knitting if you have to. Get into it. No one is ignoring you. They're probably just reading or something. Go read. The day you stop worrying whether or not someone is ignoring you is the day you get busy AF living your own life. Ah! Huge goosebumps. Okay, so I feel like this is saying... This goes back to like comparison, right? It's the idea of oh, well, they're doing more than me, and they don't care about me anymore, or they have time to travel. It's like everyone's in their own little world doing their own little thing and have their own journeys. Don't take things personally. Focus on you. Now is the time to focus on you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is me energy. Like, I'm doing me. So this is Put your head down and focus on this creative endeavor that you want to pursue. And don't worry about keeping up with your relationships and, oh, I don't want to like ignore my friends and family. They're gonna hate me, or they're not gonna want to be around me anymore. But the right people won't mind that you're focusing on you and that you're going after your goals and your dreams. And the people that do mind probably need to be cut out anyways. So you're doing yourself a favor there. um yeah, this is giving your next step is focusing on you and solely you, doing you, not comparing yourself, not worrying about what others are going to or how other people are going to perceive you. No, none of that, you know? Do you, boo. Okay, what else we got? Limitless. Ah, gorgeous. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. Look at all these hands holding the butterfly, all these possibilities. Like, and we have the butterfly here. Okay, limitless. Like, you are limitless. Like, you can do whatever you want to do. Literally, you can do whatever you want to do. If you put your head down and focus on it, you can do whatever you want to do. Limitless abundance. Like, hello, do I need to start screaming? Like, this is so gorgeous and beautiful. Like, you really need to tackle this creation you want to make. Like, you have to. You literally have 9 of Pentacles abundance. It's an abundance. It's like, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be great. And don't dream small, dream big. Again, I think it was this reading where I said like a quick fix, right? Was it this reading? I don't know. Anyways, just in case it wasn't, like, you don't want the quick fix. You want the best outcome. You want your dream. And if that takes longer and that takes more time, do that, because it will be successful. Just be persistent, be consistent, and remember that you're a bad bee, you know, like, you're limitless. Your dreams are achievable and will bring you so much abundance. Okay, let's keep going. Ooh, 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. I am awakening. Yes, we love that. You're awakening to the deep knowing, to the possibilities, all the possibilities that you can achieve. You know, look out for 1111, like the angel number. Like, when you start seeing that, take that as a sign, like, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. This is correct. And I love that it says the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path. And remember, I mentioned, like, when you put your head down and like people start getting upset, like, oh, I haven't heard from you. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, da, 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 da. Like, yes, some of them are coming from a place of love and are just expressing that. But the ones that are making you feel guilty, those are the ones you need to chop. Okay, we need to chop, because not everyone is coming with you on this next path, on this next journey to abundance. Hello. Okay. Then we have life can be hard and life can be wonderful. Which will you focus on? Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah. You know, life is hard. This is from my personal experience, so take it with a grain of salt. But life is hard when you're trying to please everybody, when you're trying to keep balance, when you're trying to keep the peace. But when you focus on yourself, it feels so wrong. Maybe you guys might be people pleasers like me, an ex people pleaser, I hope. I'm working on it. But life becomes easier when you start just focusing on yourself, because you're your priority. Like, Yes, we need support. Yes, we need loved ones. Yes, you should be there for people when they really need you. But on a day-to-day basis, everybody's got to do their own like, and you need to do your own all right? You got abundance. Like, it's waiting for you. It's in the Ace of Cups. Like, you need to bring this to fruition, this idea, this creation, this inspiration. And you could only do that by focusing on you, by focusing on your dreams and your wants and your needs. Okay. Okay, so we're nearing the end. I have a card that is a mantra that you can tell yourself every day until you start feeling better, until you've achieved this next step, until it feels like it's no longer relevant. Take it as you will. Ah! Oh. Ah! Oh my God, I'm screaming. For today, I am creative. Literally, the Ace of Cups is about creativity. I am gagged. For today, I'm creative. Like, work on your passions, work on what lights you up and fills you up. For today, I'm creative. Okay, so my last two piles, one of them is a pile related to time. So if you have a question related to time, it could be a month, it could be a day, it could be who knows. And then the other pile is a yes, no, maybe card. So think of a question that has a yes, no, maybe answer. Okay? Pause the video if you need to think of the questions. Pause the video while I shuffle if you need to. And if you don't have any questions, this is the end, babe. And I hope this helped. So we have the time card. So I hope you're ready. We have next month. Okay, it's happening. It's coming. We're ready. We're moving on up. I'm into it. I love it. We ain't waiting. We're getting it. We're going for it. Okay. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. You're going for it. I fucking believe in you. I swore. Oh my God. I just hope I don't get canceled by YouTube. I don't care about swearing, but I don't know how it works yet. Okay, yes or no? Yes or no? Think of a question. The yes or no. Too many. I get one card, please. There we go. Oh, you sneaky snake. Okay, so the universe is a clever girl. So there are cards in each deck that represent not knowing the answer. So this is the card because both sides, there's nothing on it. It's just the back side twice. So when this card comes out, for me, it indicates you're not supposed to know the answer. And that happens. Sometimes we're not meant to know the answers to everything because we just need to let things unfold as they unfold, and we need to learn whatever lesson we need to learn along the way, which, yes, is annoying, but it is what it is. Don't blame me. Okay, I'm wishing you the best of luck. I hope I see what you've created in the future. I'm sending you lots of love, and thank you for coming to my reading. See you soon. Bye. All right, my pile threes. Welcome to your reading. The best for last. Don't tell the other piles. Okay, so what I like to do for my readings, I tend to like to get a card that represents the overall energy of the reading. So I'm going to take a little oracle card here and see what the overall energy is for our reading. Ooh, celebration. Gorgeous. Honestly, all the cards for every pile, the overall energy has been really beautiful. Okay, this is our cutesy little anime deck, so enjoy the pictures. All right, let's see what they have to say. You know what? I'm going to pause the video and get the cards so that you guys aren't bored. Hold on. Okay, thank you for your patience. I forgot I didn't read this. So we have celebration, and it says, celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Love it. So we have the Seven of Cups reversed. We have the Queen of Wands. the King of Wands reversed. We got a lot of wands. And the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you are almost blocked / paralyzed by all the things that you want to do. I think you want to do so many things and you have a lot of passions, but wanting to do them all at the same time is kind of actually counterproductive, and it's making you feel blocked. And I feel like with the Queen of Wands upright and the Eight of Wands upright, I feel like you need to pursue first of all, celebration, right? So you need to celebrate what you've already achieved at this point in your life. And you also need to nurture those things, because the Queen of Wands for me is nurturing, and wands represent like our passions and also represents action. It's you know, it represents the fire element, so fiery energy. So with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you need to nurture the things you've already accomplished, the things you already have, the passion projects, or the things you're passionate about that you're already working on, that you're already doing. I feel like that's what needs to be focused on right now. That's what your next step is. Don't think about what I need to do next. Think about, I need to cultivate, I need to grow, I need to nurture the things I've already achieved, the things I've already got. Yeah. Okay, let's pull some Oracle cards, which I pre-shuffled, but I didn't look at because I like to be surprised with y'all, and see what else we got. So we have Sleepless. Yes. See, with this Seven of Cups reversed and King of Wands reversed, I feel like these there's too many options, there's too many things that you want to do, and it's causing you to feel sleepless. It's causing you to feel stuck. It's causing you to not know what to do next, basically. So I guess that's why you're here, right? You want to know the next step. So as I said before, the next step is actually just focusing on what you've achieved so far and growing that and stabilizing that and moving forward with that, or making it even better than what it already is. Like, that needs to be your focus. The other things here, the Seven of Cups, these options, these other passions that you have that you want, you can still have them. You will still get them, but you need to be patient. You need to not rush into it. Because if you rush into it, one, you'll feel overwhelmed, sleepless, overworked. You know, the King of Wands reverse here, like, you'll feel powerless because there's too much going on and you won't be able to manage it all. And that'll probably end in it all crumbling and failing, and then you have to start all over again, and you'll probably have to start from this point, cultivating what you already have, growing that, you know, appreciating that, nurturing that. Okay, let's see what else we have. Stop sensory overload. Yes. Look at these two cards. Like, you're driving yourself crazy. It says, if too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people, dim the lights, and savor quietude. Yes. So I feel like, I just got goosebumps, so it's correct. I feel like you need to not compare yourself to others. And look at other people and like, oh, well, they have that and they're doing this and they're doing that. No, we don't need to do any of that. Comparing is one of the worst things we can do, right? So if you're on social media too much, you know, that's the main breeding ground for comparison. You know, you're seeing other people's achievements and goals, but they're not putting their struggles online. They're not putting their struggles on social media. Well, most people are not. Or how every step they did to get there and every failure and every struggle, you don't really see that. So you need to stop looking at that, because you're only seeing the achievement and not the work that goes into it, not the care and dedication that go into the things that they've wanted to bring into this world, basically, their passions. Yeah, so sensory overload, get somewhere quiet, you know. Obviously, this reading is about what do I do to get to the next step. So this is telling me that the next step is not taking a step, but also when the time comes when you need to take that next step, because we need to continuously move forward, make sure you're allocating time for calmness, quietness, right? The stop sensory overload. Like if you live downtown in the city, try and stay home more and meditate or have quiet time or no electronics or go to a yoga session. Do something that helps you tune out the world, basically, because that's when you're going to see what your next step is, when you quiet the noise. Or just come back and do another reading with me when the time comes. Okay, let's move on. Trust. Beautiful. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. You need to trust in yourself, and you also need to trust in the universe, that, or God, or whatever you believe in, that you will get what you want. You will achieve all the dreams that you want to achieve. It will happen. It will come, but you can't do it all at the same time. You can't have it all at once. And back to celebration, the overall reading, like really appreciate what you have and what you've worked for so far. Like we as a human race tend to just completely forget all the hard work and everything we did to get to where we are right now, and to have the things that we have right now and accomplish the things we have right now. I just finished a degree not long ago, and I'm already like, okay, what am I doing next? Like 5 years of my life, and I'm just like, got the paper, okay, next. Like, hello, take a minute and appreciate that. You did that. You did all that work. So finding some finding some time to really connect with the universe, your God, whatever you believe in, and know that they got your back, and know that they will provide you with what you want if you put in the work. But part of putting in the work is also resting, and it's also gratitude, and it's not, work is not always, I'm going to say this because you have a lot of action cards, wands, fiery. Work is not always moving forward. It's not always doing. Work is also stopping. It's also relaxing. It's resting. It's recharging. That is work as well. You're putting in work for your vessel to function, to work properly. You don't just drive a car forever and ever and never do repairs and oil changes. I don't know why I'm talking about cars. I know nothing about cars, but it's a metaphor so that you could understand that we are a vessel. Like the reason we have to sleep every night is to recharge. So like sleep is not the only thing, like meditation, resting, calming the mind, sensory overload, doing things that we love and enjoy and bring us happiness. That's like fuel for us to keep going and pursue our dreams. So putting some trust in the universe, in God, in whatever, takes some of the load off, because that they have your back. And this is a hard one because I struggled with this and I'm still working on it, even though I'm doing this, right? It's the mind is a tricky thing. So you have to build that relationship with your belief, your faith, and know that it has your back, and that it will meet you halfway, and it will come when it's meant to come. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Let's get some more cards. 17. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. Beautiful. I mean, you're a hard worker and you're going to get what you want, and you can do it alone. You're independent, but understand that, the universe, God, is with us in the background, is helping us as well. And don't forget that, like, just because you're not doing something right now, like the main message of your next step is to just appreciate what you have and grow what you already have. That doesn't mean you fail. That doesn't mean you're not going to get your goals and dreams, and you're not, if being efficient enough, or you don't have enough focus, or you don't have the skills yet. You have all of it. It's just sometimes we need to take a beat. We need to take a break. We need to, just cultivate our garden. What's the word? Manure. Put manure. No, it's not manure. What is it? Fertilize. Fertilize our garden. Help it out. Whatever we've already planted and want to see grow. Okay, let's see what else we got. We have go outside and do shh. It's been proven all over the place that trees and nature and fresh air and all that help fight depression, anxiety, addiction, and pretty much anything else that might ail you. Find some place to put your feet in the grass or the dirt or the water or anywhere that's not concrete. A 5-minute nature break can reduce the amount of thoughts in your brain drastically AF. Okay, this really goes with the stop sensory overload. Like, we need to reconnect with nature a bit. We need to, get out of that city life, quiet that noise, get into nature. Nature is healing. Nature also helps us get clarity on our next steps. Yeah, and go outside and do to me is like, take a break, put the pencil down or put the laptop down, put the technology down, and go outside and take a break. Take 5, it's recess. Let's go. Like, we know you're a hard worker. We know you want to achieve your goals and dreams. Like, you got 3 wands cards. Like, we know you got the passion, but you got to celebrate your achievements. You got to take a break and just smell the flowers. Boo. Okay, let's see what else we got. Find ways to lighten up. Oop, and not take everything so seriously. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, I'm getting that you're like a hard worker and you really like want your dreams and your goals to come to fruition. But like I said before, we need to take breaks. We need to just chill. We need to, practice gratitude for everything we have and we've worked hard for. It's not that serious. You'll get there when you get there. Stop and smell the flowers. Do something silly. Have fun with friends. You're doing enough. You're doing enough. Somebody needs to hear that. You're doing enough. Maybe I need to hear that. Okay, so we're nearing the end. We have a couple cards left. This next card is a mantra you can tell yourself until it's time to take the next step, or until you feel like it's done its job, or until whatever feels right for you. For today, I go exploring. Oh my God. Sorry. I don't look at these cards before. I like to be gagged as well. Yeah, go outside, go exploring, trust in the universe, stop sensory overload. You need a break, my friend. You need a break. Please take a break. Go outside, have fun, go on an adventure. You're doing enough. You've done enough. Take it all in. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm just repeating myself. I think you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so my next 2 cards I'm gonna shuffle live. One of them is about time, related to time. So ask a question to yourself, repeat it in your head, related to time. And then the next one is a yes, no, maybe card. So ask a question with a yes, no, maybe answer. If you need to pause the video to think of the questions. If you don't have any questions, then you could just skip over it. This is the end, my friend. And let's go. Now the time card. Ooh. We have sooner than expected with the rocket launch. We love it. Sooner than expected. Okay. She said what she said. Now let's get the yes or no card. Let's answer Pal 3's question. Ooh. Answer Pal 3 questions. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. I lied. Wait, I see it. There it is. Okay, the answer is no. Oop. Answer is no. It says, watch out for risk-taking behaviors. Don't let lust override your judgment. The devil card. Yeah. I don't know if this relates to the question, but I'm going to relate it to the reading. Yeah, when you rush things and you just want to get to the end, you take risks that are not good, and you get a half-assed job, or you don't get the results that you want. Don't let it override your judgment. Make smart moves. And the devil card, temptations, bad habits, all of that. If you want to get to your goals, and you have bad habits, that's going to interfere. So as much as you want to achieve your goals, if you don't do anything about these bad habits, you're not going to get there, or it's going to take you double, triple the time to get there. So yeah. Okay. That's what I have for you. Good luck. Please rest. Please have fun. Don't worry, you're doing enough. And I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope to see you again here soon. Toodles.